Hey, Waf.
Hey, K-Flan. What are we chatting about today?
So today we're going to talk about probability for the first time. And in this course, we're going to get into a lot of different probability rules, but I think it's good to start with the basics. So the first thing is that we want to talk about how we can actually write probabilities in a notation that's easy to read and understand. So we use something called probability notation. And the most common way to do this is to actually have a capital P and then parentheses, and then whatever is inside the parentheses is going to be what we're finding the probability of. So if I wrote something like this, this would be read as the probability of event A. If I did this, if I said, what's the probability of getting the queen of hearts when I draw out of a deck of 52 cards, I would write that probability notation like this. So we're going to use this in the rest of the course, so this is definitely going to come in handy. And another thing that we want to talk about with probability is what is probability or chance? And Wade, how do you like to think about probability?
So I have always thought about probability as the number of successes over the number of possible outcomes.
Yes, I love that idea. So we can say that probability or chance can be calculated by just looking at the number of successes out of the total number of outcomes. So if we looked at a simple example, and I feel like we've been looking at dice a lot.
Yeah.
So if we have this dice, and I wanted to know what's the probability of getting a 6, how would that translate to number of successes over total outcomes?
So looking at this dice, I see there's one side that has 6 on it.
So that would be our success.
So there's one success here, and then it looks like there's 6 sides, so there'd be 6 total possible outcomes.
That looks good. And we can just leave this probability as 1/6. We could convert it to a percentage if we wanted to, or a decimal, but this looks good. Another thing that's really important when it comes to probability that's going to come into play a lot with our rules is sometimes we don't want to know the probability of an event, but we actually want to know the probability that the event doesn't happen, and that's called the complement. So the complement of event A is written as the probability of A, and then I usually put a little c there to represent that it's the complement of A, and this is just 1 or 100% minus the probability of A.
That's really interesting. I've never seen that syntax before. I think a lot of engineers will use a line above it to represent the complement as well. Is that something you've seen before too?
Yes, so this can also represent the complement. Have you seen any other notation? There's a lot of different ways that we can represent this.
Yeah, especially as you go into set theory, you sometimes see this not symbol, almost a sideways L, and have the probability of not A an event. And that would be read as probability of not A.
Yeah, and sometimes the thing with complements is sometimes it's actually easier to find the complement rather than the probability. So the probability of A plus the probability of not A is always going to be 1 or 100%. So we're going to use this idea of probability and chance and complements throughout the rest of the course to look at more complex probability rules in the future.
So that's the basic introduction to probability.